welcome back to my channel, and to those who are new, welcome. I usually do lifestyle, beauty, and challenge videos, so if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And to those who have been watching me and have not subscribed yet, you're gonna come probably back and watch my next video, so might as well. Anyways, today I will be telling you my long distance relationship story and what I've learned from it. Hopefully this is helpful to some of you that are wondering how a long distance relationship is, are going through one. So I'm gonna start off by telling you guys like an overview of everything. I was in this long distance relationship for 5 years. I used to play a lot of like online computer games, and we met playing this game called Combat Arms. It's like a pretty much like a Halo Modern Warfare type of video game. And so anyways, we met there on a game. He ended up messaging me. And yeah, we started talking. We became friends and then best friends. So we talked for months, and I never once thought about being in a long distance relationship. It's just something that happened. And yeah, one day he asked me to be his girlfriend and I said yes. From there I remember we would talk like every day, Skype. That's something I feel like that's really important. Make time for that person that you really care about genuinely, and not like, I'm not saying dedicate every minute of every day, but if you have a busy schedule or you're doing a lot that day, just sending a simple text like, hey, how are you doing, or are you having a good day today, you know, stuff like that really means a lot. And so we would Skype every day for like 3 years. We would text, we would talk on the phone till very late at night. He told me he lived in California and I lived in Chicago, so it was pretty far. It's not like, I was young too, I was in high school, so it's not like I could just be like, oh yeah, let me get in my car and drive all the way there to go see you. No, I couldn't do that. And he was like, I think he 2 years older than me, so if I was like 14 he'd be 16, and if I was like 15 he'd be like 17, so we were still young, we were pretty young. And so yeah, we pretty much dated for 5 years, but the first 3 years we would pretty much talk all the time. We would argue like every other couple. So definitely trust is something that is really important. I feel like not just in a long distance relationship, but in a normal relationship. But I feel like there should be more trust in the long distance, because you can be over there thinking, oh, you know, are they cheating on me? What's happening? I don't even know, I'm not there. Or, you know, believe anything it is that they tell you. Like, let's say that other person tells you, oh, I'm going to go to the movies. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, is he going out with someone on a date or something? Well, I'm here like reading or doing my homework or stuff. So I feel like trust is definitely something that has to be huge when being in a long distance relationship. Communicating and telling them how it is that you feel, I feel like plays a big role as well. Because I remember I said what it is that I felt at the moment, but I never completely told him everything. And I felt like I would be constantly going back to those things and be like, oh my gosh, I remember this, and then I would get into the next argument. And it doesn't help anyone for you to not like let go of things because you didn't talk about them, you know. And so I feel like definitely communication and trust are two important things, and knowing that a long distance relationship is not an easy relationship. It is actually one of the most difficult ones you can ever have. You have to try more, make time, trust, communicate. I feel like being committed is really an important thing as well, because if you're not committed to a relationship, what's the point of wasting your time and being with someone that you don't really see on a daily basis or weekly basis for that matter? And so I feel like definitely if you're going to be in a long distance relationship, see it more as you're going to be with this person for a very long time or for the rest of your life. That's pretty much how I saw it. I didn't think it would start off as that, but it did. We were together for 4 years. It's when I decided, you know, is it the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with, or is it something that I think, you know, won't get very far and I've just wasted my time? And so that's when I decided, you know, at 19 that I was gonna go and see him in California by myself. I was actually gonna go to my first trip ever all the way to California to see him. And I did. We landed and I saw him for the first time. Was there for like a whole week and got to meet some of his friends. I wish I would have met more than what he had shown me at the moment, but I really got to see the person he is. And I know in that moment that when I was saying goodbye to him at the airport, it was gonna be our last time we ever saw each other, because I didn't want to spend the rest of my life with someone that I didn't really think loved me and that I loved. That's when I realized that I had fallen out of love, and I had no idea when it had happened, but it did. I ended up breaking up with him like a week and a half after I came back from California. I remember that I had told him I needed to talk to him and that it was really important, because he would hardly make time for me anymore. I was busy with school, he was busy with school and work, and we really didn't Skype as much as we used to. We didn't really text every minute of every day. I mean, that's normal, but we would usually text a lot more than we did towards the end of our relationship. And yeah, I could tell that there was like some distance between us. So I Skyped him and we talked, and I was honest with him, and I told him that I wasn't in love with him anymore, that I knew that I couldn't make him happy and he couldn't make me happy, and I knew there was someone out there better for us, that I knew he'd find a girl and I'd find a man one day, you know, that would love me the way that I'm supposed to be loved and treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated. I'm not saying this person was a horrible person, but definitely this relationship is one of my greatest and most saddest relationships ever. Along with that, this relationship will mark me for the rest of my life because of everything we've been through and everything that happened between us. I feel like I was really mature the way that I ended it at 19, and I don't regret anything, because I feel like everything that I went through has led me to where I am today. And honestly, I love my life the way that it is now. I know there's always, you know, things that I can do better and things that can improve, and I totally agree with that, but I definitely wouldn't change anything that happened in my past, because it's who I am today. I decided to share this with you guys because I feel like if there's someone that, you know, wonders what it's like to be in a long distance relationship, or like has ever thought about, you know, oh my gosh, I like this person likes me, but I don't know if I want to be in a long distance relationship. If two people are dedicated and really love each other and care enough for each other, I feel like go for it. But if you know that you don't see yourself with this person for the rest of your life, there's no point of wasting your time and wasting the other person's time. So I feel like this was really important for me to tell you guys. I actually refilmed this video twice because I just didn't want to rant. I actually wanted this to come from my heart and open up with you guys on a more serious level and to see a huge part of my life. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, bye.